relation, function in relation. Uh, so just a brief review from function. That function actually it's a rule, or for example in function, each element of first set is related to only one element of second set. So uh, let me again explain that. For example, in two set, if we have set x and y, for example, we have A, B, C, and D. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So A with 1, B with 2, C with 3, D with 4. It's also possible that B, yeah, for example, we have X and Y. That if we have A, B, C, and D, we have 1, 2, 3. So A with 1, A with, for example, B with also with 1, C with 2, D with 3. This is also possible. But repetition in X set is not possible. Like what? For example, if we have X and Y, 1 with 5, 2 with 6, and 3 with, let's suppose, 7, and we have another 2 and 2 with 10. This is not possible because 2 with 6 and 2 with 8, these are not possible. Repetition and except not possible. When there is repetition, so simply you can say that this is a relation but not a function. How this is a relation and how this one is not a function? For example, as I discussed that, for example, if we have two variable like advertisement and sales, so you are spending money on advertisement, sales are increasing. For example, first month you spend $10 on advertisement, sales are 100. Next you spend 15, sales are 200. Next month you spend 20 and sales are, let's suppose, 300. Next month $30, sales are 400. Next month you also spend $20. This is same $20, and let's suppose sales are 500. Yeah, any other value. So now you can see 20 repetition, 20 with 300, 20 with 500. So this is a relation, but we can say this is a function. But in function, so one value like 20 don't have two different values. For example, in this equation, we have 2x, y is equal to 2x. So if you give x is equal to 5, what is the value of y? So 2 multiply with 5 equal to 10. If same you give x with 5 and this give you like 15, so this one is not possible because 2 multiply with 5 equal to 10, 2 multiply with 5 not equal to 10. So this means that this is not function. So this one is not possible. When there is repetition, so not possible. Sales and advertisement. This was repetition from previous lecture. We also discussed, if you remember, if you are given some function, if you are given graph, so how you need to prove, how you can prove that is it a function or not. For example, we have graph like this one. We have this graph. So you need to prove is this a function or not. So we have actually graphical test, vertical line test. In vertical line test, we draw a vertical line on x-axis like this one, vertical line. And if this line touches the graph at one point, this means that this is function. But when line touches the graph at two different position, so then it's not a function. Like if we have this graph, this is graph. So draw a vertical line on x-axis. Vertical line on x-axis are parallel to y-axis. So if you draw line, vertical line, you can see here. You can see, and this touches the graph at two different positions. So this means that this is not a function. First one is a function, second one is not a function. If we have third one like this one, a straight line, and if you draw, so this is also a function because touches it only 1 point. Uh, Next, we have one to one function. This is new topic. One to one function. In one function, if each element of a range comes from exactly one element of domain. Yes, each element of range in set Y come from exactly one element. Like what? Like we have here uh, X and Y, mapping diagram X with Y. For example, A with 5, B with 6, and C with, let's suppose, 10. Exactly 1-1 relation. A with 5, B with 6, and C with D. This is called one-to-one function, or you can say 1-1 function. But you can see in this diagram, this is not 1-1 function. Why not 1-1 function? Because this one is with 1 plus 1, and this one is also with minus 1. Yeah, 25 is with 5 plus 5, and 25 is also with minus 5. If we write this equation, y is equal to x square plus 1. So x values and y values. If you give x is equal to 1, so 1 square plus 1 equal to what? Equal to 2. If you give x is equal to 1 with 2, so if you give x is equal to minus 1, again same result. Because minus 1 square is plus 1 and plus 1, so equal to what? 2. Minus 1 is also with 2. So we have 2, so x is equal to 2. 2 square plus 1 is 5, but minus 2 square is also with 5. So this one not 1-1 function, because from x 2 values are with 1 values of y values. So not 1-1 function. Okay, uh, then we have also test a function. If graph is given, how to find is that one-to-one function or not. So what is that one? Same graphical test. uh, For example, if graph is given, any type of graph, let's suppose this one, and you want to find is it one to one or not. So then we need to draw same vertical line, but vertical line on y axis. We will draw a line on vertical line, vertically or perpendicular to y axis. And same if this touches the graph at two different position, so this means that it's not one to one function. If we have another function like only a graph, or we have only this function, sorry, this one. So is this a function? Yeah, is this one-to-one function? Yes, because it will touch it only one position. So graphical test for one-to-one function. Okay, same we have graphs of function, how we can draw graphs. And what graph show? Actually, graph show the behavior behavior of function, that as function is decreasing, increasing, or function is constant. Function constant also possible. So let me draw one graph. I will take only simple equation. For example, y is equal to 2x plus 1. So now giving values, some value positive value, some 2 3 values, and some 2 3 value negative. For example, x and y to 6. Input value start from 0. X is 0, so y is equal to 1, because 0 with 2, 0 plus 1 is 1. If x is 1, so 2 plus 1 equal to 2 multiplied with 1, 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Same 2, so 2 twos are 4 plus 1 equal to 5. If x is 3, so 2 threes are 6 plus 1 equal to 7. Now give some negative values like minus 1, minus 2, and minus 3. So when you give minus 1, so this will be like 2 with minus 1, then plus 1. So minus 2 plus 1. So minus 2 plus 1 equal to minus 1. When x is 1, minus y is also minus 1. Same when x is minus 2, so y is equal to minus 3. When you give x is equal to minus 3, so y result will be minus 5. Now, how to draw graph? So for graph, we need x, y coordinates, x, y plane. Yes. So first of all, we need to draw x, y plane. 0, this is origin, 0, 0, x is 0 and y is 0. So 0, 0, this point. First one, when x is 0, y is 1. Okay, point, join this point. X is 0 here, y is 1. So y is 1 here. This is, let's suppose, 1, 3, then we have 5, then we have 7, 9, continue. Same, we have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, minus 1, minus 2, and let's suppose minus 3. Same, we have 1, minus 1, then minus 3, and minus 5, minus 7. First one, so 0 with 1. We have x 0 here, y is equal to 1, so this point. So this point actually 0 and 1 point. This one. Next we have 1 in 3. So x is 1, y is 3. Joining these points, this point 1 in 3. Next one we have 2, 5, these points. So x is 2, y is 5. So joining these, this point is 2 and 5. Same, 3 with 7, 3 and 7. So joining these two lines, one from 7, second one is from 3. Now negative values, when x is minus 1, y is also minus 1. So x is minus 1, this one, y is also minus 1. So joining these points, same, x is minus 3, y with, sorry, x is minus 2, so y is 3. So minus 2 with minus 3, joining these. X is minus 3, y is minus 5. So joining. Now you can see and you can join these all points. This is actually the graph, and this will be linear because equation was linear equation, so it will be a line, only a straight line. Yes. So this is how to draw graph. These are actually order pairs. You can see 0 with 1. This is called order pair. Order pair means first number is x value, second one is y value. These are, yeah, each point show a relation. This one, these are relation. But to know is these are function or not, so then we need to draw a vertical line. So if we draw vertical line and it touches at only one point, so this is a function. So this one actually one function because exactly one number with one number. 0 with 1, 1 with 3, 2 with 5, 3 with 7. Graphing, and this show behavior. How this show behavior? You can see here on right side here, x is increasing. First 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. X is increasing. Y is also increasing. Starting from 0, 1, 3, 5, 7. So this is actually increasing function. Are positive. There is positive relation between x and y because x is increasing, y is also increasing. Okay, now we have this AB two sets. So how to draw graph? Same. No need of joining, just we need the points. Like what? 1 with 1, 1 minus 1 is also with 1. So 1, if x is 1, y is equal to also 1. Same when x is minus 1, y is also 1. So same, if you draw one line here, one line here. So these are point minus 1 with 1 and plus 1 with 1. Same next one, If x is plus 5, y is equal to 25. So joining these points. When x is minus 5, also y is equal to 25. So joining these points. So these are points 1, this one second, third and fourth. These are actually graph of this two sets. Same you can draw here. Uh, we have point 2 with 4, 3 with 5 and 4 with 6. If you want to join these points, so you can join as well. Try these questions in which domain is given, domain minus 4, 3, minus 2, up to 3, 4, and these are range value. Equation is given y is equal to x square. Starting from minus 4, if x is equal to minus 4, so putting values minus 4 whole square equal to a 16. So y is 16. This is first pair. Second one, if you give minus 3 value, x is equal to minus 3. So y is equal to minus 3 whole square equal to 9. So 9 minus 3 with 9. Same y is equal to minus 2 whole square equal to 4. So you can say minus 2 with 4. These are order pairs. These are pairs. Yeah, these are actually relation. So then give some positive values like 1 value, 2 value, 3, 4 value. So range will be from 0 to 16. Negative values are not possible. Why negative values are not possible? Because we have square here, and if you square negative number, it becomes positive because minus 4 whole square, yeah, minus 4 whole square, actually this means that minus 4 multiply with minus 4, so minus with minus plus 4 with 4 equal to 16. So uh, all positive values are possible, negative values are not possible. So you can draw graph for this one. It will be graph is this one, like this one. Same this one. Our next topic is actually continuous and discontinuous function. That what is continuous function and what is discontinuous function? Uh, Continuous function when there are no breaks in the graph. Discontinuous function when there are some gaps, yeah, there are some breaks in the graph, so discontinuous function. Uh, for continuity, uh, like if we have equation y is equal to x plus 4. So if you give values like positive values starting from 0, so when x is 0, so 0 plus 4 equal to what? This is 0, 4. When you give 1 value, so 1 plus 4 equal to what? 5. When you give value 2, so 2 plus 4 equal to what? 6. When you x is equal to, let's suppose, 10, so 10 plus 4 equal to 14. When x is 100, so 100 plus 4 equal to 104. So x values and y values. Same, if you are moving till plus infinity, so this will give you some value. This will also approach to plus infinity. There will be no break. Giving x values, there will be some y values. Same you can give negative values x and y. Let's suppose if you start from minus 1. So when x is minus 1, what is the value of y? Minus 1 plus 4 equal to what? Equal to 3. Then if you give minus 2, this will be 2. When you give minus 3, this will be 1. Same minus 4, then 0. Then minus 5, this will be 4. Same if you are giving values, negative values, so this y will give you some value. So there are no breaks. It means from this graph will move till what? Infinity. There are no breaks. But there are some function that when you give value for x, so you don't know the value of y. Like what? Like if we have f of x is equal to 1 over x minus 2. So first if you give x value, let's suppose if you give x is equal to 0. So what will be this one? 1 over 0 minus 2. So 1 over 0 minus 2 means 1 over minus 2. and 1 over minus 2 is 0.5. If you give x is equal to 1, so this will be 1 over 1 minus 2, and 1 over 1 minus 2 is actually minus 1. So 1 over minus 1 equal to a minus 1. But if you give 2, x is equal to 2, so then we have this function. So 2 minus 2 equal to what? 2 minus 2 is equal to 0, and you know that 1 over 0 equal to infinity. So when x is 2, y will be infinity. Infinity means we don't know that number, undefined quantity. We don't know that number is positive or negative or zero. We don't know. So when we draw graph, so there will be a break because at 2 we don't know the value. So when we draw graph, we have value for 1, we don't have value for 2, but we have value for 3. So there will be a graph, but there is some missing, yeah, there is some gap between two. That graph is called what? Discontinuous function. So you can see this graph, this blue one, this is continuous. There are no gaps. But what about discontinuous function? You can see here, this one is discontinuous function. For example, from previous result, we know the value at 0.1, we know 0.2, we know the value at 1, some value. But when x is 2, we don't know the value. So there will be a gap. Yeah, same we have here. Here is gap because we don't know the value for x is equal to 2. So that one is actually a discontinuous function. Or if we have a graph and there are some gaps, this one, then we have another, then we have for example another. So these are discontinuous function. At these values, we don't know the value of y value, yeah, we don't know the value of a function. Continuous and discontinuous function. Uh, we have function operation. Function operation means how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide two functions. These are easy. Just addition of algebra. That how you can add x with x, x square with x square, and x cube with x cube. First we have sum of two functions. Sum of two functions. For example, two functions are given. F of x is equal to x plus 3, g of x is equal to x minus 2. So if you want to add, so f of x with g of x. Okay, write down x f of x. So f of x is equal to x plus 3 plus g of x. G of x is x minus 2. So f of x and g of x, these are just name of function. Let's suppose this is function number 1 and this one is function number 2. F of x, g of x. Both are actually function of x, depend upon x. So we have x plus 3 plus x minus 2. X with x, add these, so 2x. Plus 3 and minus 2 equal to plus 1 because 3 minus 2 equal to 1. Addition. Same if we have 3 number, 4 numbers, so we can add accordingly. Like suppose one function is equal to x square plus 7x minus 1. This is f of x. Second function, let's suppose name of function is g of x. Yeah, g function equal to 3 x square plus 1. Let's suppose this one is 10x and plus 2. So how we can add, how we can sum these? So f of x, add addition with g of x. So write down first f of x, x square plus 7x plus 1. Then we have g of x. So g of x 3x square plus 10x and plus 2. So find out the like terms. Like term, for example, we can say x square add with x square, 7x with 10x, and 1 with 1. Like we have x with 3x, the coefficient of x is 1,
So it's
coefficient of 3x equal to what? So 4x square. Addition of x with 3x. 7x with 10x. So 7 with 10 equal to what? 17 plus 1 and plus 2. Sorry, first this one is minus. 7x minus 1. So minus 1 with plus 2 equal to plus 1. So this is 17x, yes. 4x square plus 17x plus 1 is the sum of two functions. You can add three functions. If you are given three functions, so same add all these. X square add with x square, x power 1 add with x power 1, same constant number 1 2 3 10, these add with constant numbers. If you want to subtract, so you can subtract. Okay, if you want to evaluate, so also you can evaluate, like we have function, for example, these two functions. F of x is x plus 3, second function x minus 2, and you want to find f plus g. Yes, f plus g, and x value is 2. So how you can find? Then you need to evaluate as well, because you need to put x is equal to 2. So first of all, you need to find f of x, then replace x with 2. Like what? Write down f with g, f of x, yeah, f with g of x. First f of x is x plus 3 plus g of x is x minus 2. So if you add these x with x, 2x plus 3 minus 2 equal to plus 1. We have f of g of x equal to 2x plus 1. Now we know that x is equal to what? X is equal to 2. So just replace x with 2. 2 multiplied with 2 plus 1. So 2 to the 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is equal to what? 5. Or you can solve this by second method, like if we have function f of x and f of x is equal to x plus 3. If you replace x with 2, so f of 2 equal to what? 2 plus 3. Replace x with 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Same if we have g of x, and g of x function is x minus 2. Replace x with 2. So g of 2 equal to 2 minus 2. So 2 minus 2 equal to what? 0. Yes. So how you can solve? So now add these, f of 2 plus g of 2. So first function is 5, second function is 0. So 5 plus 0 is equal to what? 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. So these are actually operation and function. How you can add two different functions. Same, we have subtraction. I will solve just subtraction. Then multiplication and division you will solve. How to multiply two function and how to divide two function. So I will solve just this one. We have difference of two function. Like difference of two function. F of x is x plus 3. G of x is actually x minus 2. So how we can subtract? F minus g of x. First of all, write down f of x function. We have x plus 3 minus, then write down second function x minus 2. So multiply this with all these. So first of all, write down x plus 3 minus, multiply with this one, symbol of x is plus. So minus with plus actually equal to minus x. Minus with minus, so minus with minus actually equal to plus. So now we have x with x, but one is plus, second one is minus, so cancel these because coefficients are 1 1. 3 plus 2, so 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. This is subtraction of 2. Or if you want to evaluate as well, x value is also given. So how you can find? For example, we are given that find out f minus g of 5. What will be the subtraction of f from g? Yeah, g from f, and then evaluate at 5, putting the value of x 5. So first of all, we need to find f of g minus, sorry, f of x minus g of x. First subtract x plus 3 minus x minus 2. So x plus 3 minus, we have minus then plus 2 because this minus multiply with these. So these two cancel. We have 3 plus 2, 5. So directly if you replace x with 2, so we don't have x, so there will be no effect because we don't have x. So f minus g of 5 is equal to 5. Clear? Okay, you can solve in second way. Uh, Same, for example, first one, if you replace x in f by 5, so we have x plus 3, so replace x by 5, so 5 plus 3. And 5 plus 3 equal to what? 8. Same if you replace x by 5 in g, and we have x minus 2. It means 5 minus 2. So 5 minus 2 actually equal to what? 3. Then at the end you will subtract f minus g. The value of f is 8, value of g is 3. So 8 minus 3 equal to what? 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. Both are same. First one and second one both are same. This is operation. Uh, we have multiplication product of two function. So if you know simple product, so product of two function also easy. I will okay solve this question as well. We have f of x function x plus 3, g of x function x minus 2. How to multiply? So f multiply with g. First of all, f function is x plus 3 multiply with g function, and g function actually x minus 2. So you know that how to multiply first number x multiply with both number x and as well as with minus 2. X multiply with x equal to what? X multiply with x is x square. X multiply with minus 2 equal to minus 2x. Same next number 3 multiply with both. First 3 multiply with x equal to what? 3x. Then 3 multiply with minus 2, so we have minus, so 3 minus 2 equal to minus 6. So we have x square minus 2x plus 3x. So minus 3 minus 2 plus 3 actually equal to plus x. And then we have what? Then we have minus 6. So x square plus 6 minus 6 actually the multiplication or product of two functions. If let's suppose also number is given that find f dot g and x is let's suppose 2, like f dot g of 2. This means that replace x with 2. So we have result. Result is x square plus x minus 6. So replace x by 2. 2 square plus 2 minus 6. 2 square is 4 plus 2 and minus 6. So 4 plus 2, 6 minus 6. So 6 plus 6, 6 minus 6 is equal to what? 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. This is multiplication of method. Multiplication of two function. Clear guys? For today we have only this one because I have another session after this class and I need to pray my namaz as well. So it's enough for today. But I will upload some exercise problems, solution, like how to add, multiply and divide or subtract two functions, and how to draw graph of these functions. So I will upload these slides, recording as well, and some exercise because you will practice